Hello everybody, welcome to Fiaura. How are all you folks doing? So, some of you have asked about the T-15 HIFV. Heavy Infantry Fighting Vehicles, by the way, what that stands for. And this is a T-14 Armata hull with a unmanned, unarmored AFV turret, just like the Terminator. And you guys have asked, is the news better than the Sphinx? The answer, no. A resounding no. So, the HIFV cannot penetrate its own front hull, nor its own side. I'm just laying that out there right now. It has to penetrate itself through its own turret, which has no armor anyway. I can't make this stuff up. It is slower than the Sphinx, has less view range than the Sphinx, has the camouflage rating of "you are spotted", has gun depression of Russia, aim time of "oh my god, how do you aim that quick", and the traverse factors of a T-14 Armata. It tries really hard to fill that Armored AFV role at Tier 10. I'm just going to say it. It tries really hard. And it fails. The fact of the matter is, in current state, AFV autocannons are completely useless. This one in particular is absolutely 110% useless versus the Sphinx, without some serious lucky hits. And on top of that, it's useless against its own chassis. So, there's the critical breakdown of the vehicle. Now, on top of this, it does get an autoloader upgrade, which you don't really want. Its rockets do 730 damage and have 1400 pen. The Sphinx rockets do the same amount of damage with the same amount of pen. The difference being that it gets 4. I am not for it, though, because you have to sit perfectly still to fire, and of course firing a missile is going to wipe your camouflage rating off the face of the board. So, there's the statistics. You guys, however, want to see it in action. Well, let's put it through some action. Let's put it through some pace. And let's show you guys. I have a match. I know I have. Why does clicking on this slider not work, Obsidian? Why does that not work? Explain to me. There we go. So, it's Tier 10, you're automatically top tier. That's just how that works. There's no beating around the bush about it. I no longer own this vehicle. It's bad, man. It's bad. And Obsidian still hasn't gone on my press account and given me all the Tier 10s. This is a press account, right? Just thought I'd check. So, we are in the match, as you guys can clearly see. And I am driving this thing. You can also see I am in a platoon with Spitfire, who's in a T-14 Armata. And you guys can clearly see which Tier 10 tank is overpowered. Hi, Armata. How many of you are there? Yeah. It's nice to be able to spot incoming enemies. Too bad with no arty, there's nobody to shoot at them. Because there's no 9 or 10 arty yet. And we don't know that there's going to be. However, seeing that T-14 is rushing forward and blasting into the Terminator 2, I decided to back the fuck up. Whee! Doop. It's like driving a slightly faster version of the T-14, except knowing that your turret has 0 freaking armor and still takes a massive chunk of damage when it is shot. Doesn't make a lot of sense. I mark up a target, put some autocannon shells out, they do nothing. And this Terminator 2 spraying HEI thinks he's going to come in here and cause me any amount of, like, discouragement. Hi, Terminator. How are you? I'm just going to fire all this in your general direction, see how you like it. Oh, you dead. You dead. Hello, next Terminator. How are you doing? Suppressive fire it is. Now, I have noticed the T-14 next to me. And I've decided to go on the offensive outflank. I also remember I have no fucking gun depression. So I need to get into a position to be able to actually do something here. Which is going to take me going after the Sphinx. So I just flat out get lined up for the assault. And go straight up and over. Sphinxy isn't here. I'm actually not spotted. Otherwise I would be getting Shrek mode. Sphinxy has left the building. Up, turn broadside to me. There you go. There you go. There you go. Fire! Look at how many rounds are actually penetrating here. You guys can see all of this hit into his side, and it has to hit back here near this cage armor area to do any actual damage. And even then, if he makes a slight angle towards me, not gonna happen. Finally, get some rounds through. Yeah. Took 3 clips of that T-14 to actually hurt him and kill him. My teammates had to do a bunch of the damage too. This is welcome to Tier 10 AFV, guys. You are not a vehicle that is going to be able to carry the weight of the match. Your team with their MBTs are going to have to do it. Now, of course, I get shot by a T-14 because these guys won't push it. Lose 1/3 of my health. And this T-14 doesn't understand how to push out. Yeah. I do not realize at the time the Sphinx is gone the other way. See, I thought he would have run this way. Apparently, I was mistaken. He's actually sitting back there waiting for someone to come kill him. But yeah, this is the best match I got in a T-15. It's kind of bad, actually. And it's simply because of the way it interacts with the other vehicles at Tier 10 more than, you know, its own capabilities. It just isn't that good. It's very difficult to do the damage. It's very difficult to really hurt anything. It's very difficult to catch anything to kill it. And what else am I going to say? I mean, you guys literally saw me pump 3 clips at 27 shots a clip at the side of a T-14 to only have 15 of those shots out of the 3 clips penetrate. That is less than a 1 in 4 penetration rate on the side armor of an enemy MBT. Yeah. Total spotting damage 5,718. Total damage done 3,031. Gold star of the team, recon, and a platinum crate. I do not feel like I earned the gold star nor the platinum crate. Just flat out. I did all the spotting work, but it just doesn't feel that good to have done that and then not be able to actually account for your own hit points or be able to fight your own battle instead of having to make the rest of the MBTs on your team being completely reliant on them to push the line, whereas you can completely outflank an MBT and still be pretty helpless. That's just the truth. As you can see, the 1 kill I got, I did less hit points than my allies did to it in order to kill it. And even against the other Terminators, I didn't do a terrible amount of damage. My allies did more damage to them than I did to those 2. This does not feel... It doesn't feel like a gold star, and it doesn't feel like a win, and it's something that you're going to be plagued with when playing this vehicle. There needs to be a serious rebalance. I don't mean to sound rude. I mean, this thing is better than the Sphinx. And that's simply because it's more survivable than the Sphinx and beefier than the Sphinx. Also, the quad missile design means that it will get 3 missiles through per volley instead of 1. However, it feels like it needs, for start, it feels like there needs to be a rebalance so the auto gun will do some damage. Second, it feels like it needs to be more mobile. It really does feel like it needs to be more mobile. I mean, that's how I feel about it. So, that's it for this review. I no longer own the vehicle. I don't have any PvE content for you guys to go watch. I'm sorry. Don't murder me. If you found this review helpful or you just liked it, make sure you hit the like button. If you'd like to see more stuff by me, Fiaura, you can subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do this with the Patreon! Seriously. Do it. Caress that subscribe button. She tastes so good, doesn't she? Go check out the Patreon. What? This is my full-time job. Don't you go telling me to go to my full-time job. This is my full-time job. I do all this work for you guys. Previous review is over to my left, and it is the Sphinx, and it should give you guys a direct comparison between the 2 vehicles. Lastly, if you'd like to do me a favor, let me know your experience. Like, seriously, the comments below. Go check it out. In the meantime, see you guys later. Alright, who's still here? If you're still here, make sure you wink so that I know you're in on the joke. Alright, so that's first off. Second off, there's a thing, and I wanted to show it, and I wanted to ask your opinion. And now I don't know where it is. Oh. That's not it. Words. Oh. Should I leave this all metal? This San Francisco cable car, or should I paint it? You guys decide. Let me know. There you go. Here's a little bonus. Snippet. Snippet. Itty bitty thingy. I'll see you guys later. I gotta go record dwarves. What? Seriously, this is now the end of the video. Bye!